One thing that I would always learn from narcissistic people is the fact that they never think they are wrong. They never think they are less than. If you have decided to click this video, then you must watch it to the end. Welcome to another episode of My Body, My Pride, Real Body Shaming Story. Last week was the first time we were going to hear our first episode. So far, I've gotten like about 2 emails. Last week, I legit lose my shit. When I'm reading these stories, and not stories that I have read before, I just feel like reading them before would mean that my reaction to them are tailored. I just see that I got 2 emails. I'm just going to be reading those 2 emails to you. I am not a therapist by any means. I do not necessarily have all of the solutions. This platform is just so that we are able to share our body shaming stories for people to know that they are not alone. One thing that I know as a researcher who has dedicated a lot of time to examining body shaming related issues and doing something about it, I have come to the realization that talking about it actually makes it so much better. If you want to be part of this, you want to share your story with me, there's going to be an email right here. Send your emails in there. We are going to read your new emails in the next video. So I'm going to hold your ears while I say this. Your body is your pride. I just want to chip that in there. We just concluded our 10 school tour on body shaming. Last year, we started our school tour. We did 3 schools last year. This year, we did 10 schools with over 1,000 kids. I am so happy that we were able to do that. Somebody is actually doing something worth about body shaming, so you are not alone. That said, like, share, subscribe, also comment too, because your comments can actually help somebody. Let's get right into it. So the first story of today is secondary. So this person has not experienced body shaming personally. They have seen people body shame other people. I have not experienced body shaming, but I have had first-hand experiences seeing people make rude, intrusive, and even cruel comments about people I hold dearly. I was very close to a relative my age all my childhood. She was fat. People, especially adults, were super mean. My dad is a fucking asshole and he shamed us so much. One time, he screamed in her face and scared her badly, all for having a sandwich after a day of playing outside. If any asshole felt bored and had an habit of cruelty saw her, they targeted her, and then others would make excuses for it. It was completely fucked up and a recurring theme from age 4, when we became friends, to about age 16 to 17. I remember big parts of my school life vividly. I remember fat kids would be harassed if they ate too much, or if it was a dish seen as gross. There would be bullying related to how disgusting the person was for eating it. If they ate an apple during class, it was suddenly trying to live healthy, or they chewed too loudly and they were disgusted by it. When puberty hits, it would become about how gross they thought of fucking them was. I listened a lot as a kid. I kind of preferred school to home so many times. I wasn't bullied, but I was considered weird. I saw a lot. Teachers would respond to very obvious, vicious bullying about especially weight with a sort of, you had it coming since you are fat, maybe lose weight kind of attitude. They never said so explicitly, but they took other kinds of bullying way more seriously. I think this is the point. There has to be like a specific punishment for body-related bullying. Body shaming is body-related bullying. See, the truth is, we do not know that experiencing body shaming through other people's lenses sometimes have the same effect on our psyche as much as experiencing it ourselves. The fact that you can see that somebody else is bullied this type of way, knowing that if you by mistake are just in those people's shoes, you would experience the same thing, makes you literally feel the same pain, or like the equivalent of the same pain that this person is facing. The concept of self-shaming, a type of body shaming, is that you internalize the things that has been said to other people or that is being said around you, and then you see yourself from that lens. Hence, you start to body shame yourself. And self-shaming as a type of body shaming is crazy. There's no compliment anybody wants to give to you that is going to be adequate until you start to rework your brain to see yourself separately. People will say you are beautiful. You think they are teasing you. People will say, oh my God, they like these specific things about you. And you'll be like, what is this person talking about? I would advise that speak to your friends, speak kindly to them, be their voice of reasoning. And to be honest, I think we all need a person in our corner that will remind us of our worth. And as I'm talking to you right now, I have like 2 friends that I can think about that they were all of these things for me. If you have other advices, please put it in the comment section. Let's get into the second story. Before I turned 6, my stepmother, the only mother I know, started telling me I was too fat and too ugly to love. I haven't seen her since I was 11. Every other negative comment on me or anyone else's body, even headlines about a fat celebrity, comment on news story, look of disgust from strangers, every well-meaning friend who has told me about some great diet or discounted gym membership, every PM that ghosted after seeing a photo, every man who has told me that they don't mind that I am not pretty, has proved outright over and over and over again. I am 42 now, and I still hear her in my head every day. To be honest with you, I think your stepmother is a fucking jerk. That's obviously somebody that is unhappy, that is projecting her happiness on others, but I'm not going to get angry today. Your stepmother is a mean person. It's time we actually start acknowledging that people are just mean. I can already get the feedback in my mind saying that, yeah, some people are mean, they are mean as a result of. I've seen kids who bully other people because they were bullied at home. However, it's not an excuse. I just want to say that your stepmother is a mean person. Ma, you would have to start to recondition your thought process. You'll start to have to do it intentionally, because if something is being said consistently, to a certain extent, it should probably have an iota of truth. That's what they say. The fact that they never think they are wrong. They never think they are less than. I'm not saying you should be narcissistic. I'm saying that in this particular day and age, you should start to look in the mirror and start to find beautiful things about yourself. And it's not in comparison to anybody. It's not in comparison to that influencer. If you're chronically online, from now on, I want you to delete all of the people that whenever you see them, you start to feel less of yourself. Whenever you see them, you start to feel some type of, delete them, unfollow them, block them even, and start to follow influencers that have bodies like you do. That is going to make your confidence skyrocket. I follow people that look like me. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? People that have similar body types like I do and all of those things. You need to recondition all of the things that you have heard, because life is too short to be feeling terrible about yourself for literally half of it. There's another part of my research that says that you literally do not forget the mean things that people say about you. You see that one mean thing that is said to you would stay with you so much more than all of the gazillion good things that has been said about you. You are going to do a 7-day thing where you are going to be looking in the mirror, and every single day you are going to pick out one specific thing that you like about yourself, because whatever you have currently is so unique to you. And even if you want to make changes, you need to start to appreciate yourself more. Otherwise, even when you make drastic changes, when you get BBL, when you get, whatever cosmetic procedures to supposedly correct all the things that has been said about you, you're still going to feel terrible. There's still going to be a part of yourself that is going to be experiencing self-loathing. So you need to reconfigure your brain. As much as I'm talking about body shaming every single time, that does not mean I'm still not hearing some of the words that have been said to me. So it takes consistent hard work to do better. For you to be able to do better, for you to be able to be more healthy, to even live the life that you want. And explore your potential, the potential of the beautiful human that you are. We need to reconfigure your thought process. You need to start to look in the mirror and start picking out things that you like about yourself. One thing that you like about yourself per day. When you wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror, find the specific thing that you like about yourself today. Throughout that entire day, you're going to say it in your mind, my eyes are beautiful. Or you like your skin. The moment you can feel good about your skin, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Your energy is automatically going to shift to look for colors that suit your skin. I am not even capping. These are things that I have done properly. She gets me. So that said, your stepmother is a bastard. Sorry. We have come to the end of today's episode of the My Body, My Pride, Real Body Shaming Stories. Let me hold you by the ears. I'm shouting. Let me hold you by the ears and tell you, your body is your pride. Okay? Your body is your pride.
and as well as my body is mine. Do not forget, like, share, subscribe, comment, because your comments can help other people. Bye. Till next week.